What's happening?
What's up? What's up?
Who won down? 44. I'm about to change the kick in the door or something else, but yeah, we back, man. We back. It's been a while.
It's been a minute. Been a minute, bro. Been a
You
minute. Been a minute.
back, man. Glad to see you back in action, man. It's been missing out here on these YouTube streets.
Yeah, yeah. Like seasons. I mean, I'll just say that yeah, I ain't been missing, but seasons change, things change. Also a caterpillar goes from a caterpillar then turns into a butterfly, so I have to go into the cocoon. Um, Animals they hibernate when the weather change. Animals shed skin. You know what I mean? Insects they go in their cocoons, and when the weather change. So when I'm um I'm going into hibernation, or I'm pretty much like working on myself, and I'm also just hibernating. I'm basically just working on my energy, preserving my energy, and then I'm just like traveling. I'm basically like doing what the Earth is doing. Is the Earth is moving on its axis and is evolving and spinning, revolving and evolving and spinning. I'm doing the
Mhm.
same thing. So it's like until my new journey to pop out. You know what I mean? So I'm going in. How you going to quiet, but what they say, with darkness becomes light, and with light comes, you need both. So
Hermit mode. Hermit. They call it hermit mode.
yeah, I call they call it hermit. I call it turtle, tortoise.
But nah, that's needed though. Hey, listen, I take my breaks. Some of them is not. I mean, my breaks look different from everybody else break. My break don't look like how everybody else break look. My break is my break. Uh,
And
so
yeah,
it's good to unplug. It's good to pull back for a minute, organize yourself, replan, re-strategize, bring new ideas, and you know what I'm saying to your to whatever's going on around that, even the household, start their household, and work, career, and then you know what I'm saying. Ultimately, you can't forget yourself. You gotta. That's the point of taking a break. When stuff start to get too overload, you gotta pause for a second, regather yourself. So
oh,
I understand that process.
with that being said, being that we speaking on that, I wanted to speak about something right now. See, and I'm happy I ran into somebody um that worked with me so right, and he was young. He's only 20 years old, right?
Uh huh.
And I had explained to him. I was like, yeah, I don't. We spoke briefly about Facebook, but we speaking about social media. He's only 20 years old, but I had mentioned to him, I was like, yeah, I never had Facebook, and then I was like, pretty much I had Instagram, but like, since the beginning of time, I was only using it for business purposes. But um, I was like, I'll temporarily delete my page. You know what I'm saying? I'll take the app, or if I don't temporarily delete, I'll take the app out my phone. But I was like, I just do that for like my own mental health, because like I don't just want to just be sitting there scrolling. He was like, yo, that's good. He was like, yo, he was like, yo, he was like, that's good. He was like, he's like, no, he's like, nobody could be, and they're not nobody, but he was like, the regular average people can't do that. He was like, if you could do that, that's great, yo. And then I was looking, but I mean, I already know what I be doing, and the reasons why I do, where other people don't understand it, they think I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he just goes off the grid, But I'm like, man, that joint is a nosy box anyway. You know what I mean? I don't want to see what nobody. I ain't got no time to be delving in people's lives. I'm on my Neville Goddard. I'm imagining like my as we're about to speak about consciousness. Wow, he was like he was like, yo, you can do that. I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, it's like people can't even do that. They can't stop scrolling. They can't get off of. They can't not be on social media. I was like, yeah, I already know. It's like that joint is a sickness.
So,
Yo, I'ma send something to you too that I just watched, man. Two deep brothers, man. It was and they got a book too, but they just was on a Breakfast Club too, and they was speaking about, see, like every place that, see, the art that we doing is 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 levels to it, and we gonna get to the point of what we doing, because things evolve. You know what I mean? The more work we put in, and but the thing is that when you do put art out, and when it's good art, it's sort of like Reasonable Doubt album. You know what I mean? People don't get it, but then they'll get it next year. You know what I'm saying? 6 months later, like, oh, he was saying that, yo, that's what he was talking about, yo. He was talking about mental health, and he was talking about like helping myself get my spirituality intact. Oh,
mhm.
then when they do come to the point and start thinking about different dimensions and things like that, like where you more be into like the quantum physics and all that, because all this stuff is real. They're gonna catch it later. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not, a lot of the people that we know, they're not there. You know what I'm saying? And then, we may get a few people here and there that's catching on, but we only got to get that with consistency. Which right now I can see not too many people. I mean, it is 10 at night. People gotta. So it might be the timing, but usually
Yeah,
more
but
people will come in.
when the student is ready, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. That's the saying. So like when people when like a lot of stuff I ain't get, and then later on I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about. Like
Mm,
even you, when you used to drop certain shit, like drop certain jewels, and it was just like, life was moving fast even back then, but it was still like something to take a look at now. Is it to make the changes? That's another process to get the information, and then the enlightenment part is when you actually take action on what you actually starting to know about. And being young, it could be tough because you just feel like you just letting you losing a part of yourself. But really, you really gonna gain that part. You're gonna gain a newer understanding about yourself in that process. So, like, that's why I asked you, like when you like, it's like I can't really say when you came into consciousness. When you born into consciousness. You gotta you here, but you don't know you here though. You don't know you here, but everybody else know you here.
mm,
You don't even know you here. When you come out the womb, you don't know you here. So like, it's really like, when is that eye opening? When is that awakening happening for you? Like, when does that happen in life? And it doesn't happen just one time. It happens multiple occasions, right? You meet people along the walks of life, and you say, "Wow, was it somebody in your life that was like that? Like somebody in your life was like, yo, let me give you what was really going on in this world type." You had
yeah,
that around you, young or?
yeah. So you finished with the question, or?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So pretty much, um which I ain't really expressed over this. Like that's that's the reason why. Like so with words, with names, they have meaning, right? So like the name that I was born into is a God body name, like just like your name, right? Your name
Right.
Justice, right? Right?
Justice? No.
Nah, but listen, but just listen though, but hear me out though. But so my name mean merciful, right? Merciful. Actually, on one of the shorts, I broke it down though, right? Um, and then it blew my mind because like I've been privy, because I honestly I had to like see certain things even for me even comes back. So, but like I went and did some research on my name, right, on my attribute rather, and then but to answer the question, yes, I did, but I was born with a powerful name, and then with that also being said, yeah, I was born into the nation, 5% of the God, nation of the gods and the earth, and which my biological pops was, and then but I didn't get the lessons from him. My mom's happened years later married another god body, and then he gave me a lot of knowledge himself. So um, I feel that was a part of it, and then also I raised up under my great grandmother, which that was more on a religious aspect, but still like I got to study the Bible, and then I had some new what they call them, New Orleans, yeah, was they New Orleans, but that which was they was under the Dr. York Dr. York's his nation rather of teachings, which was Islam. I got to study like a lot of Dr. York's literature, but but to sum it up though, not to get lost in the context. So, far as being conscious, yeah, from birth, like you were saying. So it's just like, yeah, like I was born that way, but but then I was privy to get a lot of the 5% lessons, like a lot of the lessons, like just I just had to, yeah, a lot of that, a lot of that,
before
a lot of.
before it was all this information now, before the information age, you was getting lessons back then.
Oh yeah, that's what this is. Yeah, so I to give you timeline. Yeah, like early '80s, like early '80s. What's one? 80, 85, 86, 87. Yeah, like in the '80s, I was getting all that information in the '80s. You know what I mean?
You
Yeah.
know what's crazy about that though? Like I feel like through your walks of life, through walks of life, that we actually come into to meet different people in our lives, whether we wanted to or not. The universe has a way of making things happen. And I think like certain people come into your life, right, for a specific reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I always looked at certain past relationships where I've learned something that or it introduced me into something that I didn't know about before. You know what I'm saying? Not all relationships, but I'm just saying like it's some relationships that introduce you into uh just something. I remember one time I was with this girl and like I used to always kick it with her and shit. You know what I'm saying? She ended up being the girl that helped like really save my life too. You know what I'm saying? cause she, she held down the whole situation, and like she was teaching me. She was a vegetarian back then, and I'm like 21 years old, and I'm like vegetarian, like so I'm starting to eat some of her food, and she has like a calm demeanor about herself, and me, I was still like a little bit reckless, but I was open to her, like just to being herself and who she is, and it introduced me to a new way to look at things too. So like that's what I'm saying. Like we come into consciousness too with meeting other people too in our walks.
All right, so that's something that I want to talk about too when we speaking on consciousness, right? Consciousness has to be a way of life. So like people, all right, cause then we'll get it, but we'll get down that road though, cause I don't want to bring in other people, but like
But hold up, what does that mean to you? Conscious mean when I hear conscious, that means that to me, it's telling me that you are aware. You are aware. That's what I
yeah,
get from
yeah,
consciousness.
yeah, yeah, but see, you could be conscious, but then still be crazy. And I'm gonna say crazy, but mental health, see, that's why I'm saying I'm gonna send you something that like this is why I be saying what I be saying, like, right? Because like it's people that's conscious, but then they still have mental health issues, right? It's the same way people they overly church, like, oh Jesus and the Lord and and Christ this and Islam and this is whatever they belief is, not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because I don't want to single out anything, but I'm just saying that to say that, but they mental health is not there. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you reading something or just giving yourself to something, but you're not focusing on your mental, like your mental's not there, but you just falling into something without being conscious, right?
hmm
Because that's why I'm saying conscious is a way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like conscious is how you treat somebody else because you want the universe. The way the universe is gonna work, and in a karmatic way that it's gonna do tenfold. You know what I mean? Like do unto others as you want them to do unto you. So like people could be like, oh yeah, I'm conscious. Yeah, they read the book, but still be being in they ways with things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Do,
yeah.
doing a bunch of which this is not a judgment zone, but I'm just saying though when I'm saying conscious is but but to all is levels.
Nobody perfect. Nobody
Yeah,
perfect.
that's what
So
I
the
was gonna
conscious
get to.
person is
Yeah.
a person that can be aware about some things. Yeah. Do they have to work on some things? Yeah, they have to work on some things. That don't make them perfect. I think that with this whole with this whole thing here, even before social media, I think that people had to understand that, yo, man, we all in the same walk of life. We still like everything just don't snap like that. I think that you had to be on both sides at one time, both sides of the fence, to actually really become really a person who become more aware of what's been the problem in your life, or and then like we don't have like we have right now we have all the tools, but are we using the tools? You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about consciousness, it's people in the conscious community that is falling apart. And then why? Because people held them to a high standard. The people put you to a high standard. I could call this person a master teacher, but that don't mean that he can't fuck up. He a
But
master teacher.
But when that going to into mental health, because like you saying, you a master teacher, right? Most master teachers, once they get power, they start doing things. They start abusing their powers. Just that's just what it's not even just like most great leaders. You know what I'm saying? Like they start now. They know they can have they get they start doing different things. You know what I'm saying? They want
Right,
it's like you said. No one's perfect. You know what I'm saying? They want to
right,
indulge a little more. You know what I'm saying?
right. Look what
Maybe.
happened. Look what happened to Bobby Hemmett. Just one of the master teachers. Now he's a stone cold alcoholic. People see him and he don't even want to be seen no more. People, I've seen people seeing him. They said seen him buying liquor every day. He's a drunk now. You know, Bobby Hemmett. That's our era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just
I'm
was
hearing
mentioning
this
them
from the
earlier.
people who in Atlanta. He's in Atlanta.
Yeah, your
I'm
boy
hearing it
was
from
just
the people.
mentioning him. Your boy mentioned him earlier. See. That's what I'm saying. And that was something sort of kind of what your boy and them was speaking about earlier. Cause look how the universe just spins. Like when you hear these names and just things come back around. Like what's his name? Black Magic, Rich, Radio Rich.
Yeah.
I was listening to it. Like I said, I was on one of his lectures early this morning on the way out, like 5 this morning. I had to hit the road on my way to the 9 to 5 to the 5 to 11, whatever you want to call it. And he mentioned Bobby Hemmett, but not to the extent of what you just was just speaking about some work that he done. But it's just, and then here we go. It's what 10:29. What many as the sun went down and then the moon arose. Well, the moon ain't never went nowhere because the sun and the moon they radiate off each other. That's how the planet and the star. That's how this planet. That's how the whole universe is orchestrating. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
back to what we was just speaking about when you saying consciousness, right? Like so, and I'm glad that you said that because that was very important to be aware, right? So like I appreciate you for being mindful. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm also being mindful, but to be aware, right? When you conscious, you're aware of what's going on. You're aware of who you're communicating with. You're aware of your surroundings. You're aware of your words. You're aware of empathizing, meaning seeing things through other people's lenses, which I noticed that about you. So, but like um, I was speaking with a brother earlier. And he was talking about like how certain people's like, yo, they in the zoink mode, man. He's like, yo, man, no, I don't know if you seeing what I'm seeing, like, yo. And he's just speaking about certain individuals, and he was like, "Yo, man, I'm talking to these dudes, man. They going in joint mode." And then it's like, I'm just happy that I've changed those seasons. Like that's like I want to say it. Now I'm not trying to be fun. That's like 3 chapters ago in my book. Like, be honest with you, like those people don't even ring my line because they know I'm not really I'm not with that wreck. You know what I'm saying? Like so, them chapters is like. But like as but it's real though. It's real because these are studies that I've when we're speaking about consciousness, the information came to me. I've absorbed the information and then I processed it and then I'm doing the work. So as I do the work, it happens like because it says like eventually the people that you don't you know what I'm saying that those you don't need to be having those conversations they will remove themselves out of your life whether for the good of it you know what I'm saying not nothing have to be nothing bad it's just it's a season you know what I'm saying like
Season, yeah.
those people you know what I'm saying I don't even have nobody calling my phone to be jacking off because those not the conversations that I'm having now like on my conscious level on where I'm at I don't want to sit and be digesting speaking about, yo, so such and such word, yeah, blah blah blah, blah. Like I know all of that already. That information is already processed already. I know what's going on murder when I know what's going on fucking Benton or Marlboro. I know what's going on in Coney Island. I know, like, at least with certain people where they last been at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
there ain't no mystery to all of that. So I don't need to get no updates on that. I need new updates. Like, my updates need to be. That's why I'm with the script. Like, my updates need to be like what we updating on. When we be talking now, how you get me back? Like, I ain't been up on this in a minute, but I need fresh updates on positive. You know what I'm saying? On some new information to get me to another conscious level and another stratosphere on where I need to be evolving to. You know what I mean? Because um actually I was speaking with another brother too, and I was explaining to like where me and you going at, right? Like I was saying, like wow. So like this won't be appreciated by our peers, but some of them when they get to the next level, and some of them may not get to that next level, or some of them may stop and they be like, oh, like because everybody's not growing in the same space, right? But like a lot of old games, time time starts going like this, and then them games start to catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like now your mental psyche it gets you trapped. Like see like yo, we gonna start like I'm gonna in these next couple of days. I'm gonna go in for real, but on a whole nother Dasperia, because this I gotta sprinkle some I gotta sprinkle some sazon, I gotta sprinkle some seasoning, some good seasoning on the culture, because nah, seriously, because um it's 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 bad out here, man. It's very bad. But what happens in time is each year go by, and the numbers are changing, but uh, is your conscious evolving?
No,
Your
it's not.
body your body's starting to get, but are you evolving? Is your conscious, like, are you really, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we talk about consciousness, are you really understanding like what's going on around you?
Yo, we in a quantum quickening. They call it the quantum quickening. Look it up. Quantum quickening, meaning that things have sped up. So when the information is coming at a fast rate, now it's your job to discern what you need what you need and what you don't need. But some shit you do need that you don't think you need. That's why you think you gotta have a balance on which what it is. So if that happens because it's time is moving fast. So the shit that you used to get away with 15 years ago, 10 years ago, it's not rocking right now. You're gonna get caught out and you're gonna look crazy. You're gonna look stupid. You're gonna get left back even more because it's gonna cut the times are even dire. It's dire times. So if you don't catch up right now, then you're gonna be left back. And not school left back. You're gonna be left back. Uh, you're gonna be left to the wayside. So brothers out here talking about this, that, we got the drill music, we got this, you got, I'm seeing what's happening. Everything is just tuned into the streets. I'm like, yo, this shit ain't doing nothing no more for nobody. I said once upon a time, that shit, it never really meant nothing. But see, it's cost you more to pay attention to that stuff now. It cost us something to pay attention to it then, but not as much it would cost you now. It's gonna cost you more now to pay attention to that. Why? Because when technology grows, that that's when technology evolve, then people evolve. Cause now we getting all this information now. So now, what do you do with it? Are you still? I was just at work today. Dude talking about, oh, he rap. Then we seen a rapper on 28th Street. You know, that's where all the stores is at right there on over there. And I'm like, I don't know who that is. He went over there, dapped him up. He had his chain on. They got out the car. This is today, a few hours ago. And I was like, oh nah. He was like, oh word, you don't know him. Da, da, da. He pulled him up on YouTube. I don't know this dude. I don't know him. Cause I don't listen to that no more. But I ain't tell him that. He don't even know me. So I didn't want to, I just was just like respectfully, because as soon as you start talking about, oh, I don't listen to that type of music, people start to judge you right away, right? They gonna judge you anyway. They said God could judge, but they gonna judge you. We gonna judge each other. We judge everybody. So would that make us God? That make us God, right? We judging motherfuckers every day.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
So I didn't. I was like, listen, I don't even know him. Oh yeah, I rap too. That's why I know people. Oh yeah, what's your rap name? Dude. And I'm like, my nigga, you mean for what you talking, you could beat up on the island. You better not get in trouble. You better stick with this job. In my head, in my head, you're gonna go to the
Oh man.
island and get beat up. They gonna beat you up. You small and you not gangster. And so you get behind that wall, they gonna show you what it is. But he ain't ready. He ain't know me like that. I can't drop it on him like that. He ain't ready for that. Them niggas look at me like I'm 20 something years old. So let alone
Um,
till I start talking, till I start like speaking about certain shit. But nah, I ain't, it's all good. What you say?
like home. I remember
Home.
no place like home.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off that. You said no place like home.
You
Yeah,
can
it
hear
was
me?
it was breaking up. It was
Yeah,
breaking
yeah,
up.
yeah. So you remember that movie? It's
It's
a
no place
movie,
like home.
but you know, yeah, it's no place like home. But like, cause you speaking about being incarcerated, like that's not a place to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this day and age, and even back then, it's never been a place to be. But like, yo, there's no place like home. Yo, I get up, like I gotta get up in a couple of hours right now. Like, get up, dip out. I do my couple of hours. I get back in the crib, home, sit down, catch me a quick nappy nap. Get up, go get my young boys. Go grab them up from school and come right back in the crib. Like yo, but like my little routine and my program is peace. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no side block business. Ain't no side block business, man. It ain't no politicking and all this and all that.
Mm-mm.
You people, yo, like, nah, it ain't no politicking. You know what I'm saying? Politicking, like being like, and as you saying though, like just saying,
Even going to jail, that even sets you up to have structure in your life too, right? Because it's still like they trying to put structure in your life. They trying to say, oh yeah, you eat at this time, right? You go lock down.
you blacked out. You ain't on the screen.
Oh
I don't know
word.
why. Yeah, I don't know why though, but
I think nah, somebody had called. Let me see. Let me know when I'm back. I ain't back yet.
nah, you ain't back. I hear you though.
Oh, they hate them, nigga. I'm
But
like,
anyway, nah, yeah, but just to touch up on what you were saying though, yeah, but see, understand something though. You could do that. That's why I'm explaining though. When I'm saying program, you could do the same thing at home. Like go where you going and go inside the house, lock your door, and you locked in, and then leave out when you gotta leave out. No matter if you got a few more places to go that you need to go, but and go back inside. But like you don't need to be in like jail. On jail just gives you time to just sit back and if you are doing the necessary, but jail nah, cause jail ain't it ain't good. Jail just
no,
it
jail
just
ain't
it just
good. I'm just saying
it
that
just
it's it's when you going through it, it's supposed to be rehabilitation.
yeah,
It's
but I don't think that is
it's
no
not.
rehabilitation because if you like like 9 times out of 10 you and it but it depends on the character, right? It depends on who the character is, right? Cause you can't even say that like oh person do. It seems like most people who do a long stretch be the ones that come out and turn a narrative around, but that's not always the case either. You
That's
get
not always
some
the
people
case.
do a long stretch and you know what I'm saying that mental health kick in, boom, they back out. Actually, I just seen something right now. They just had a guy that he just caught him like a couple of life. He caught him a life sentence or whatever. They even put him away because been doing jail. Then he just came, just choked up a bunch of people and shit. That's what he do. You know what I mean? But anyway, not to be,
That's a whole nother
it's,
topic.
it's a saying though, man. When you know when you and that comes with the consciousness. You ain't come back yet either. That your screen ain't come back, but that comes with the consciousness, right? When you know better, you do better.
Mm.
So like um we have to start paying attention to what we like like see when I be seeing like I'm not hit you earlier. You was like nah I got this other thing going like you keeping yourself busy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a program, you got a few programs like. Especially being in that New York state, like you doing the absolutely right thing. Because when I was there, that's what I was doing. You gotta stay busy to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because like other than that, you see how easy it could be like with getting just caught up in some nonsense for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Wrong place. It ain't even no wrong place at the wrong time. Like right place at the right time. Like you know what I mean? Like people just put you on in a cooking pot, man.
the cooking
They,
pot.
yeah, they just put you on some curry. They could they could put you on some jerk chicken. They jerk you up real quick out there, man.
Mm. That's why
Have you
I'm
in the
just.
bullpens. Have you in the bullpens.
You gotta know what you're doing when you come out these doors. When you leave your house, you gotta know what it is that you're doing. You got a responsibility. You got stuff you have to do, and you can't stray from that shit at these times because you'll get set back. You'll get set back. You'll get set back. You go out here, like boom. You get up in the morning, you go wherever you gotta go. You got your career, you got your business, or whatever you got going on. You gotta go outside the doors. You just gotta keep, and then you can meet people along the way, but all that like hanging around the wrong places, people, places, you know, places and things. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I? I would never just go into the hood and just be like, oh yeah, I'm about to chill right here. Or let me park up right here and just, what am I doing right now? What does this do to me? This puts me in harm's way. You don't you don't belong here. Nobody know you, and nigga, you look like food. So I don't want to be. I don't put myself. in situations like that. I don't even talk to nobody like that. If a person on my phone talking like that, I have to really examine like what the fuck am I doing? Cause now I don't feel right. You make me feel unsafe. You make me feel like like I gotta like crash out. Yeah, no. We not even the right. We not even around. We not even in the same situation. Cause my peoples that really care about me, every time I go around them, I don't have to worry about none of that shit. We don't have to bring no hammers. We ain't gotta do nothing.
Basically,
We don't have to do nothing. Like we don't gotta do all that. Wherever we
basically,
going, hey, listen. If we do go somewhere, it's quiet. It's productive. It's laughter. It's fun. You know, it's none of that. It's networking. It's building. It's that type of stuff. I'm not going around no people like. I just had to go to a spot, man. I went to a spot to get somebody, picked them up from there, and I was like, yeah, this is why I don't do this. You always gotta get reminded sometimes though too. You always gotta when you get so removed from certain shit, it's something to always be like, yeah, this is why I don't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can be like, it keeps you sharper too. It keeps you sharp because
going back into that word consciousness though, but like only if you paying attention, because if not, you could get lost in that too. You know what I'm saying? Because
hmm
in those instances, it's like it's cool to see that too, but then it's cool to just don't see it at all and don't, that shit doesn't exist no more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
right,
Like, like, but that just be another level though, because like you said, I agree with what you're saying too though too. It is good to get reminders, but like it is good to
long
get
as you
reminded. Like,
know,
but
hopefully it
shit,
don't put you in too much harm. You know what I'm saying? And those reminders, like I could go pick somebody up from a spot and be like, damn, that's why I don't go to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my
I
reminder. I
understand.
didn't.
I
You
understand
know
what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
saying?
Cause I give you an example of that for me. Like, like, like my peoples, they be leaving. Oh, yeah, I'm going to New York. Like, since I packed up my left, I haven't been back to see nobody, show my face, no nothing. Like, and I always constantly tell myself, I'm like, I ain't missing nothing. I'm not. How could I say like I'm not even like sick. Like, oh, I need to like, I don't want to see nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I know like every time like I always like that's to another thing that I know about realms. Like that should be another realm. Like just as soon as the point I reach Jersey, I just start seeing that dark cloud, seeing smogs. Like
Mhm.
it's like I feel like I'm going into like I'm going through another portal that, and that's also a form of consciousness. Like I could sense like
Your
I'm
senses.
going into, yeah, like I'm going into that realm again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that dark realm. Like, and I'm like, nah, I don't even want like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like just different folks with different strokes. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I ain't make it like it's the worst place in the world, but I'm just saying though, like it's a lot of people, your environment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it does shape people or just certain things. Like I don't need to be reminded. Like I don't want to see no old faces. I don't have no conversations. Like and I'm keeping it moving.
Right. Right.
I actually just got to up. I mean, like when the weather was warm, I got to update. Folks was like, "Yo, yeah, like come on, man, like motherfuckers is looking bad. Come on, man, like this is not." Oh, you see people you grew up with, younger than you, people that's older than you, just looking bad, man. Consciousness, food choices, health.
You
just
ever got you ever
everything,
got
man.
some
Just like
you ever got good news but it's bad? It was only good news like 15 years ago. Like 15 years ago, I would have been happy to hear that. But then I don't it's like and I get that call, that that call that yeah, yo, yeah. Oh man, that's great. That's damn. That's old school. you know.
matter of fact, matter of fact, let's do this real quick, cause entertainment, music impacts, right?
Yeah.
Um, and I'm gonna throw out a few names, right? And I don't know their whole life, like what they doing day for day for life, but just in the music stratosphere, right?
Right.
People got money. Some of these young guys, they got a couple of dollars. They're able to do things that other people want to do, and the choices that they making and the things that they doing is just not. It's like, what? Like, you're not conscious. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Risking freedom, risking lives, like risking it all about everything that they work themselves to get to that point of where they feel they want to be successful, and a conscious the decisions that seem not conscious, right? Big Sean.
He woke up.
No, you don't even see this guy, like you don't hear nothing, like you could tell he's so much out the way. And then, like, I actually um 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 listen to an interview and just listen to, like, his, like he's super conscious, like you know just listen to what he was
He
saying. and
very
and
intellectual. Very.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? More than how he used to be when he came in. But of course, that's coming growth.
J.
He
Cole,
J Cole. Yeah.
you don't see him, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
and I
see
and I
him.
only
He
just
don't
use
even wear no
just use
jury.
yo, I'm just using them as examples to be like,
No, that's good.
and may have just as much money as some of the guys that's out with their names, that got
No, they
names, and they
got
be
more money
flashing.
than these niggas that do that.
They flashing these Rolexes, and and
These
and and
ice
and
bust downs and all that. And
and being all in the mix, and they name always, you know what I mean? So obviously, but I'm saying, like, living a safe life, right? You don't
yeah,
hear nothing, no, you don't see
you
them in the
don't see
blogs and
them
all that
niggas
stuff.
in no blog. Cause guess what?
So
Guess what? Those people, and that's what I was gonna get to in a minute. I wanted to touch on that too, because when I was talking about the conscious community, I was trying to say like these guys are not finding peace because they're not even they don't know themselves and they haven't take the time out. Also, finding the type of women that is bringing that to them. So both of those guys, both of those fellas you got wives
mm,
or girlfriends or whatever. Well, I don't know. I don't know. They just so secret. I don't know. But I know Big Sean just had a child with Janae Janae, and then Cole got two, I think two or three kids with his girlfriend that he known for forever. You know what I'm saying? Known her forever, basically. So like this is what happens when you're not centered in the right foundation of what you promoting out here on these platforms, and people say, "Yo, how you doing all that?" Because he ain't centered yet. He not really. He's intellectual, but he's not centered. He's not there yet. He didn't figure out. You can't be 60 something years old like Aris. He's 60 something, 70 something. No, he older than that. He like 70 something years old. and he got scammed. They gonna say scam, but you invite the woman into your business that young, that know they could take advantage of you, and they gonna take advantage of you. I sat with a Kaba. Kaba, I met Kaba. I got pictures in my phone I don't even share. Like, met Kaba, bought, purchased his work. Guess who there with him? His wife and his kids. She taking the payments. She there with him. All the master teachers that's really, really doing it, that's the real master teachers, got they queen. I don't care what you say. That's what I know. That's the differential of all the master teachers. The master teachers don't the ones that's fumbled up that's in the mainstream media, they don't have no queen. That's why they off balance. That's why it's the public humiliation because you ain't got no queen. And that's what's missing. And that shit get overlooked. It get overlooked. It's very overlooked quality in a person because I gotta see how you speak about how you speak about. I have to also, if I respect and if I engage with your intellect, I have to also know. Okay, so what are you doing? Who's around you? Like who's your? So that's why I say I'm still working on myself so I can be presentable for the queen that's supposed to be in my life.
No, but I was happy that you just said that because that's where I was going at. What I was going to say to you, like before all of that, you know what I mean, like you have to do the work what you want, like you have to know you know what I'm saying, like you have to like you have to be, you know what I mean, you have to be conscious, you have to be spiritual, you have to know the I ams, you know what I'm saying, you have to affirmate, man. You have to want to see greatness within you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
those are the way that you break chains, to break free. You know what I mean? Like everything else, like that's around us. Like so, being that we getting into this conscious, we speaking on the consciousness realm. Everything else, it's all illusions. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
I find myself like, all right, like an argument, right? What's an argument? That shit is an illusion, bro. Cause like you know why I know arguments are illusions. You you
It's
you
based
you
in the
want me?
ego. But go ahead, you can
Ex-
tell me, but that's
no
what I
no no
answer.
no no. Yeah, it's basically ego, but like I pretty much be like I always keep finding myself explaining to people that I see getting ready to get into something like how to deflect that, and they're not even looking at me like because you know what I'm saying? They're not looking at me like damn, this is master teacher like sensei. Because if he's not talking about busting a head, and I know him, he's talking peace. You understand when you break a that's how you break a chain. You understand. Like this guy's talking peace. Like he's come a long way.
Mm.
Yo, he's come a long way. He's really talking peace. He's talking love. Like. But to break those chains, you have to understand the value within you, right? So when you understand the value within you, you don't place yourself on the board to get yourself, jumped, whether we playing checkers or bumped like you a pawn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you have to understand value. So it's like, hold on, oh, I see what this person about. No, you know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna like. And some people don't really understand how to deflect. Like they think like you have to engage that. You know what I'm saying? Plus another thing that I realized too, though, too, like, and this is another thing, like you do get what you ask for, and you do get what you put what like the energy that you putting out, that is all the way true. Cause I promise you, nah, I mean, like, I know certain people is like, yo, yeah, they went to the mall, they got in an argument with somebody, they get in their car, they almost ready to get in an argument, they get in a road rage with somebody, they yelling from windows at it with each other. You haven't broken chains and freaked yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you having all these issues and problems,
Mm.
that's why we speaking about consciousness. You also have to, like you was just saying about knowing your metaphysics, because we are magnets, so we could draw. You know what I'm saying? We are energy, which are we energy. We are magnets, and one we are energy, that we can attract what we put out. It's true. So when you understand this, you'll attract what you need to attract, and then you see, like the magnet, when you bounce it the opposite way, they bounce off each other, and then you could
Yeah.
deflect what you want to deflect.
Yeah.
But you have to understand these powers. You know what I'm saying? And that's like another level of consciousness. You know what I mean? So like those been levels that I've been working on. You know what I'm saying? So like 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 my main core, like one of my main cores is peace. You know what I'm saying? Like I love peace. Like a lot of times I notice me getting into situations is always, and then another thing too, and I'm gonna say this too, like, but still just taking my acknowledgments. But this is from a while ago. This is what got me more to where I need to be, in a peace zone. Um, the more I didn't understand my value, and I allow others to misuse, but I allowed myself, like nobody do, like I did what I acknowledge what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowledge, because I'm not doing. That's another thing too. We have to acknowledge where we place ourselves, who we place around us. So it's nobody's fault when you know what I'm saying. When you catch crash courses of the energy that you had around you, you know what I mean.
Mm.
That put you in these situations where you find yourself compromised.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Let's bring up Jim Jones. I don't want to bring him up, but I just want to use him as an example. Oh, yo, man, yo, Jim, yo, he, but I hear a lot of it about Jim Jones, like Mano too, like, yo, they having dudes doing different things or following around. No, like, you allow, this is what you allow. Like, you know what I'm saying? You allowed him to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't allow nobody so at first it's not even like you allowing somebody. It's like you have to accept accountability that this is what you allow. This is where you play. Let yourself be placed, right?
That's a fact.
So you have to accept these responsibilities. Um, and for those of y'all that's like, for those of y'all, we don't have to even use Jim Jones or Mano, because a lot of it may be people listening or that's gonna hear this pre-recorded later. It's even when we talking about the president and the government, and then you being in the military, right? No, with all due respect, those who, this is your way of feeding yourself, but still, somebody else is telling you to go fight a war or pointing you somewhere to go do something for them, and they not even gonna go do that. You gotta question yourself, like, like,
Like
is this a
what?
conscious decision I'm about to make? Like, about to go fight a war for this country that, and then also with knowing your history too, like what this country's been doing for long. That's not like a conscious decision. Like,
And they say
but
they be like, well, you go say the country, we gonna do this for you. You ain't gotta worry about it for your life, right? They give you
yeah,
all the benefits of a person who saved the country. Well, you would think so. It's not all, but they do give you some benefits, right? Right? Because if you
I mean,
go protect the world, you go to war,
protect the country, not
protect
the
the
world.
country. their incentive? What's their incentive? They got an incentive too, right? They got an incentive for
The,
you to do that. So
the,
that
yeah,
make
yeah.
people be like, oh well,
So
I don't want to
we
go.
just
I don't
spoke
want to
about
go
that
through the
though.
normal 9 to 5, or I don't want to go through that. I
No,
want to just
no,
go
no,
through
but we
this.
spoke about that though. We spoke about. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just have to barge in a minute. I have to. This is an illusion, bro.
Yeah, it's
Just
all
like
illusion.
everything else.
It's all illusion.
Well, yeah, it's all illusion. Man. Getting up, going to work is an illusion.
It's
Like,
all it's
you know what I'm
all
saying? You know
illusion.
what I'm
We
saying?
all in the matrix. I don't know why
Yeah,
people
we
think
all,
we not in the.
we
I
all
don't
in the
care how
matrix.
conscious you
We
is.
all,
You in the
yeah,
matrix. Now,
we're in the
the
matrix.
the the
We
the,
in the
the, the
matrix.
key thing is how aware are you in the matrix? That's what differentiates
Ah,
you. That's what differentiates
there
you.
you, son.
We all in the
See,
matrix.
there you
We all
go.
in the
There you
matrix.
go. There you go.
How
Cook, man.
how how
Man, cook,
how how
man.
how how it looks, how it looks for you, how it looks for you accept things. I could look at somebody else and be like, you accept a lot of shit that I don't accept.
That
And
sea moss is growing right now. That and cook.
yeah, that you accept a lot that I don't accept. I accept the bullshit. Hey, I got a purpose for accepting. I got a purpose for accepting the bullshit at this point. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, I don't. It's not the same though. It's not. It's not the same. It's some aspects that could be the same. Oh yeah, yeah, getting up to go to work. But my whole thing behind that, I don't hate where I gotta go. You don't like where you gotta go. I embrace where I gotta go. I turned that into a part of how I'm going to get to the next level. You didn't turn that into that. You so comfortable. You paying for all these streaming service. You paying for all these car notes. You paying for all these different shits, and you're miserable. And you don't want to go to work. Me, I don't pay for no car notes. I work 2, 3 jobs when I want to. Uh, I fucking don't have to worry about. Like I said, I don't have to worry about car notes. I don't have to worry about. Oh yeah, yo, nah, I don't have to. Nah, I don't be in the streets. I'm not chasing after nothing that these niggas chasing after. I get clothes. I got the plug. I got club plug. I got the clothes plug if I want to get. And niggas got a clothing line. So what the fuck? I'm wearing my own shit. So what the fuck? Excuse my language.
Basically.
But yo, I'm in a place where the matrix is always in play, man. We all in the matrix. So I don't want the niggas super conscious niggas, whatever. Nigga, you in the matrix too. Just because you don't gotta go to work, you still in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Because your consumers is in the matrix.
Man, I just was
The
watching
person
something.
that you want, people want you to buy, whatever they want to buy. You ain't in
Man,
the matrix.
listen, I just was watching something, man, on I
I'm
just
about
put
to
on
watch the Matrix. I ain't seen the Matrix in years.
I just was catching up crazy, man. Yo, I stumbled across 60 minutes. I stumbled across 60 minutes.
Oh yeah, 60 minutes be dropping. Mm, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there.
Yo, listen, man.
I remember.
Listen. Black Rock. Yo, matter of fact, this just investors, yo, like like you know, like like see I'm glad you just spoke about about we all in the matrix, because like that's why on that other live I was just saying like I don't want to hear nothing about this black,
Hmm.
cause But it puts you were a lot closer. You know what I'm saying? When you definitely in a black owned into these institutions. They telling you some money to 401ks and all this other stuff. Like
Oh shit.
it's you got millions. No, but listen, you got millions and millions and more than millions, billions of people. I'm talking about a dollar from each person is $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
And this is how these companies are circulating.
That's how they live.
This is how these Fortune 500 companies are circulating. You know what I'm saying? Like if 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 you and me both don't go into, like you were saying before, speaking about Target and all this Walmart, like to go consume fucking something that's being bottled up and is packaged with an illusion package on it. You know what I'm saying? Some shit you could go get a printer, fucking get the right paper, print it out the crib. You can order you some those jugs, the jugs that you can make your own juices in or whatever,
Hmm.
and pour you something inside it and wrap it up and then go put it somewhere and be like, yo, I give you these for $1 and you put it whatever number you want to put it on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying to anybody or any which way, sell them yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But it's
yeah,
but I'm just bringing the illusions to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
yeah.
spoke about a car note. That shit is an illusion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, I'll put you on this 7-year fix. Yeah, this costs 30,000. Yeah. So you give us, and then all you paying is fucking interest. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. You got people paying interest. Let alone your insurance is out the roof. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then you don't own a car, then you just riding around. Meanwhile, it's got you tricked up and then you don't own the car. You know what I'm saying? Until that whole payment is paid off. Because if not, they snatching that back and then they throwing it on somebody else's lot and it's going to the next contestant up.
Yeah.
Contestant up with a down payment. Just think how many
Yeah.
times just think how many times. Look at that flip. That flip is crazy, right? Let's take a $30,000 car, right? They sell it to you, boom. Yo, you go to a lot, 5,000 down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How much you want to put down? I'll put 5,000 down. You ride around for a couple of months, make or a year or two, make three payments. Repo. You take this back, put it on the lot. Somebody else come with another 3,000. He don't even keep it for 6 months. Swipe it from him. Another. They're gonna sold this car like they're gonna not so they're gonna flip the car mad times.
Bad times.
Like flipped it for cash. Flipped it like this. Why it's all an illusion, right? Because look how many loans they could just get off the same car 3 times. They just getting loans, right? For the amount that they want to sell a car for. They started at
The
20.
bank gonna
I mean,
give
they
it to
started
them.
at 30. No, they started because none of that's real. It's just all contracts being signed with numbers on them.
It's no, but
Like
it's not
like,
even real. It's an
yeah, it's not
illusion.
even. It's
What you
not even real.
said?
It's all just an illusion. It's
It's
all
an
just an
illusion.
illusion.
It's all a fucking
Man, it's an
illusion.
illusion.
Excuse my language. So like,
Even when you just was talking about garments, you're like, yeah, we make our own clothes. Come on, you know how much these garments cost.
yeah,
You
that
know how much these
shit.
garments cost. And then and
Man,
then, and then somebody put a stitch on something, and they upticking the price on this. Look at this hat that I got on. You know this hat? I had this hat from the one. This hat is cheap. I get this hat from and
I'm glad they
Plain
exposed that shit though.
um um uptick this hat for $100 with a stitch on it inside Nordstrom's or something. Huh? And you running in there, yeah, 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 I gotta have it.
Ain't nobody gonna buy it, so I'm gonna have it now. But somebody can make that same shit for $20
It's
and sell it for
illusion.
30 or $10 and sell it for 20. And that's where we at. That's where we at. I'm glad they exposed the clothing industry a few months ago, like so people could fucking really realize. I don't even think they really realize, but that shit is a whole illusion. Like I could get the same pair of fucking jeans you got for $50, $40.
But I think we gave him enough for the. We could do a part two. Um, on the
Yeah,
next.
with conscious community. So the key things I want you to leave with this with is, yo, the key thing, because now we gotta drop at the key. We're gonna close this out. The key things that I want people to leave with this is right. You're not a king until you have a queen. That's the number one thing. That's number one thing. You're not a king till you have a queen. So if you, in my
Powerful,
particular situation,
powerful.
I listen. I'm working hard on myself so I can meet the right person because I've met the wrong type of people in my life. So I have a lot more to lose now because I got older. So when I was younger, only thing I had to lose was a lot of money, and that was the thing. But now I have a lot to lose now because it's a peace of mind that I'm gonna lose. I want to lose uh my what it is that I'm innately supposed to do, my purpose, and I can't surround myself around any just type of women. Can I hang out with women? Yeah, I can hang out with different type of women. Yeah, because certain women bring certain aspects to the table, but that doesn't mean that that's my queen. You know what I'm saying? Mm, so for the brothers that's watching this, you need to understand that you have to do entirely a lot of work on yourself to actually find somebody that's equal to you, to find somebody that you can work with. She has good traits, you got good traits, and y'all work to build what it is that you know that you's about to build. You gotta know what you got to do. You gotta have purpose in life before you even try to be searching for things. You can't just be out here just working, working, working. You gotta know what it is that you're trying to do in your life. So I would recommend that. Number two is, which I kind of said just now, but just really knowing yourself, just knowing who you are, just knowing no amount of money can define that. You gotta know who you are before the money even comes. Because money is a byproduct. Because you can get the money and you can crash the heck out. I've seen people get money, including myself, and crash out. I self sabotage myself when I had a lot of money too. So it doesn't mean money doesn't mean the like, oh, I'm successful now. No, it's work that gotta be done. You know how much successful people I've come across that told me the same shit. They told me that. It was like, yo, bro, I thought this, that, man, I had to get my stuff right. And then I had people who get money and they going through mad problems because they not working on themselves. They not working on themselves. They
No,
disrespectful. They
not
don't have no courtesy. They
cause
don't
they
got no
working on
courtesy.
cause they working on the money.
They working on money. They ain't give no chance to nothing else. They ain't never say, yo, oh, I'm about to just this over here, you know what I'm saying? And just like do this. And I used to look at them like, nigga, you getting way more money than me. Why you going through all this? And when I
You
was
know why?
broke, and but
Because
I used to be like, damn,
no,
oh, now I
no,
get it.
No, you know why? I'm gonna conclude it, right? I'm gonna add on. I'm gonna conclude it because peace, love, happiness, health,
Yep.
and the true prosperity is within us all.
You say it all the
Peace.
time.